Ho ho ho! Merry Christmas, guys! And for those who actually celebrate it, I obviously do. And a happy Yule to everybody as well who celebrates that. Yeah, I got my glittery lipstick on. Well, my actual glitter. I've literally glued this to my lips. A lot of you complimented my glittery look a few weeks ago. And I actually had this as a present, and I found my Santa hat. I actually think this is a good look. What do you think? I think I should go around Christmas shopping with this all the time. Okay, so let's have a look and see what is coming through over the course of the next few weeks. Not next few weeks, Christmas week. So this is from the 19th of... no, it's not. Yes, it is. The 19th of December to the 25th of December, Christmas Day. So we do have quite a significant amount of energies coming through this week. Already feeling them now because of the build-up and the kind of hoo-ha that seems to come through. But the primary thing that happens is that energies just kind of go whoosh and sweep up. Oops. And this kind of happens quite a lot, I would say, around this time. People are very demanding, and you may actually get positives and negatives this week, even more so than usual, maybe a bit of extremes, and that's kind of what I feel is coming through. But you, using the Archangel Oracle deck, which has just flipped out this card, All Is Well, and this is just going to be a general reading for all signs, all aspects of your chart. If it is a personal reading that you'd like, just go to my readings page, the link is below. I will have yearly readings on sale, I think as of now when I put my video up, and you should be able to have a look and see what kind of information comes through there for you. And also, thank you so much for everybody who has subscribed, shared, liked my videos. Generally been amazing people. Thank you so much. I really wouldn't be here without you. Whoops, another one has just come through, and it really excites me to see what information we're going to get coming through for the end of the year. Okay, just as I said, end of the year, not even lying, life review comes out. So let's have a look and see what we've got here. It's always the way. I sit down, maybe meditate, and then suddenly a cat decides it wants to come in from outside after only being out for 2 minutes. Anyway, so we have the first card. So if that video jumps, that's why. All Is Well is the first card. Everything is happening exactly as it's supposed to. With hidden blessings you will soon understand. So it seems as though we are all going into this kind of vibe where we're looking at things to make us feel better, because we feel that we are not maybe in a place where we should be, and that we're not getting there fast enough, and we're not where we want to be. I mean, for me, if I'm feeling like that, I just do a tarot reading and I feel immediately better. Not for myself, but for somebody, anybody, you know, even the cat, you know, and do something that makes you feel better about yourself. Do a process that makes you feel better. For instance, writing out your feelings, watching something fun, just doing some silly cat videos, anything. It just needs to make you feel lighter, but it also doesn't need to distract you from what you are supposed to be doing. So it's almost as though you have to understand that everything's on a path. It may frustrate you, it may drive you insane, thinking, look, where am I? This is not where I'm meant to be. I'm lingered here too long. You maybe didn't learn the lesson that you were meant to learn yet, or the people that are supposed to help you aren't around yet. But I feel as though all is well this week. No matter what goes on around you and what you're kind of dragged into, maybe family-wise or anything like that, it's fine. You don't have to worry too much about it. All is well for you. It's going to turn out okay for you. You just have to have that self-belief that you are making progress rather than standing still. Please don't worry about anything like that. If you're worried, like, oh, I'm not doing what I should do when Mr. Jones down the road, he's done everything. It's not your time yet. Maybe, because here we have your life purpose is triggering a blessed career change. Now, it may not, I always think that this card maybe a little bit misleading, because career transition, I think, is more likely your soul transition. Is kind of like what you're meant to be doing as your work for yourself and the universe as a whole. So I think this is basically your soul purpose is actually triggering a change of what you do day to day, not necessarily the career like I work in publishing or whatever. It could be just something different that you're meant to be doing day to day in how you deal with things. And it may take up to 5 years for that to materialise, so you can actually get this significant payoff. That's what they seem to be suggesting. But for the most part, it is very positive. I do see the fact that there's quite a significant amount of people coming in asking you to trust them. And because you may have some, I don't know whether they're trust issues or whether they are past hurts, you may be reluctant to trust them or take them at face value, or you may figure foul play. Trust them. If your instinct tells you to trust them, you don't have to go, well, Lorien said I should trust them, so trust your instinct first. If your instinct says, actually, they may be okay, but your mind says, but we were hurt before, trust your instinct. Don't trust the fear that's in there, okay? Because that will actually see you on the path that you're meant to be on, because you have to trust in people as well as your instinct to lead you through the daisy chain of things and the reaction that comes through. And what was I saying before? I was saying about patience and things like that. Could be 5 years, but your dreams are blooming more rapidly than you realise. Still, they need nurturing and they need patience. Again, it's kind of like, oh, I'm never going to be like Mr. Jones, or I'm never going to be, that's because you're not Mr. Jones. You are you. You are the only person who has your, not life purpose, but your original code. And now there may be people who look like you. There may be people who sound like you, do the same things, talk the same way. But there's nobody who is the unique package of every single unique little thing that's made up by you. Like, you tell a story. You can tell a story 1,000 different ways. Nobody else will tell it the same way as you do, or phrase it the same way as you do. So I think it's going to be about finding your unique voice in this, but being patient if you haven't found it yet. It's just got to be something that you kind of work through. And actually, this time of year is the perfect year to just kind of settle down. Not to settle down as in, oh, this is it now. It's more settle as in, let the weight be taken from your shoulders, because it kind of slows down anyway. Christmas is huge, especially in Western areas, and it's just going to be kind of like nothing for 4 days, apart from a rush of present buying. That's it. And then just overeating. That's basically what it's going to be. But the energy is going to be so significant, you may get a little sniff as to what 2017 has in store for you. And I honestly feel like a lot of us are going to be, our expectations are going to be surpassed. Some same shit different day for a lot of us, for a time. And in the world in general, it's going to be the same stuff, and you're just going to look at it and go, oh. But significant change is there, and I think all you have to do is work on patience with yourself. And because we're coming to the end of the year, we are going into a life review. Take inventory of your life and resolve to change or heal anything that is unbalanced. This, I think, includes everything: your diet, your people, the way you speak, the way you express yourself, how much time you're investing in certain things, how much time you are taking to be selfish, because selfishness is not always necessarily bad. We need to be selfish sometimes to establish a connection of our own with ourselves. For instance, if we spend too much time with other people, we may be looking at that and say, actually, I need to rein in some more time for myself and have your own area. I also think you'll be doing maybe a little bit of a clear out, especially if you have a lot of Christmas presents coming in, or a lot of people coming over. You just want to kind of just get rid of all the energy that's been from the last year and go into the last week of 2016 with anticipation and grateful abundance, basically, because this year is now coming to an end. It's coming to a close. The amount of crap that it has to throw at us, it's got a few weeks left now. I'm not issuing that as a challenge to 2016. Please, 2016, be kind. What I'm saying is that we are now starting the new year, but also a new era, new 9-year cycle. So we have to have a look at what we do not want to take into that cycle, what we want to achieve from that cycle, where we have been over the last 9 years. For some of you, you could have started uni, finished uni, got a job, lost a few jobs, gone here, gone there. For some of you, you may have gone, oh, it all boils down to that one action of me saying yes, and then I've just gone way off the path, and it's taken you to this point to come back to a certain stage. Maybe try saying no and declining something, or say yes to something better. And you're at a crossroads now to see what you want to achieve and what you want to be, basically. So this week seems to be a lot of personal pursuits, but also trusting yourself and trusting your instincts and looking more towards the future than your present. And normally I wouldn't advise that, but I think it's just to survive the present, you've got to anticipate something good's going to come. But again, don't let your fear overtake you. Don't let, oh well, last time I had a really bad breakup, I don't trust anybody, or my last best friend did this and now I don't trust it. It's like, you have to trust your instinct. If your instinct says back away, run away, back away and run away, or else you'll be in an endless cycle. But if your fear says back away, run away, while your instinct says see how it goes, then that, I think, is something that you need to explore. But as always, guys, it seems like it's going to be a very meaningful week, and it's going to round off the year with a very positive vibe. I'm sorry about the interruption with the cat. If you did hear him before, I don't know whether you could, but I suppose it has got a bit rainy here. I wish you all the best. Again, if you'd like a personal reading from me, the link is below, and Patreon content. I'm now doing that monthly because weekly didn't work. So I'm going to be doing methods, I think, for every month, different method readings like crystals or pendulum readings, just to kind of see what the month brings as well. So in addition to that, so if you want to be involved, just donate at as little as $1 a month, and you can be in touch with me on that page as well. And again, thank you for your support. They'll probably do something nice and special for the last week, maybe a bigger reading, maybe different cards if they turn up. But yeah, I think I'm getting a calm vibe from the last few weeks, so I really hope this extends to you. Blessings for everybody who has celebratory holidays, like whether it's Yule, Christmas, Hanukkah. I'm sorry, I'm not 100% sure when that is. The myriad of holidays over December, I wish you the very best of them, and that you celebrate with your nearest and dearest, and that you are able to really truly embrace the times coming through for you. But enough of me rambling. Take care, let me know how it goes, and speak to you all soon.